but typically they go in the favor of Solar. We'll see if ByuN can recover and bounce back, as they do go back and forth. And personally, I would love to see an ace match. The last series was a 2-0. I'd love to see a game 3, but comes down to the players here. Comes down to the players. The pressure is on, and spawning in the top right hand corner of ley lines, we have our South Korean Zerg player, the Red Zerg, representing Team Falcons. It is Solar. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Shopify. It is ByuN. And if you're in the chat, predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat, as these two, they do trade back and forth, and we'll see who comes on top this time. I was blanking out a little bit here. Okay. I think he was asking about ping. There's the reason why we had a delayed start. Oh god. They keep talking. Hold on, I got you. Oh no. I don't get the full context of what they're saying. I think Solar said, "You better not lose to me," something along those lines, or if you lose to me, like, you should retire, something like that. And ByuN's like, "Good luck, do your best." The banter, let's go. Are you good? No, there you go. Oh, thank you, Lunacy, thank you. You should retire. Yeah. I got that part. Big shout out to Lunacy. But yeah, he said if you lose to me, you should retire. Solo and ByuN, they often do banter between the two. But shout out to Lunacy for the translations. Thank you. I was relying on Google Translate on my phone, but Lunacy, even better. Thank you. 감사합니다. As ByuN does dip in. Going for the drones. So far, Solar does pull away in time, doesn't lose anything yet. So far, maintaining his position. You won me some grapes the other day, Luna. Let's go. Of course, Lunacy is the Korean Protoss player. Very powerful Protoss. Este Lunacy. Much love. Behind this, you see ByuN going for a very aggressive build, by the way. I think very aggressive build. Sorry, 3 CC before starports, so economic build. I was thrown off because I wasn't expecting the CC on the low ground. So interesting position here for ByuN. Solar, he is yet to go in for the scout, but technically if Solar attempts to scout the main base, he will not find the command center. Not in the main, at least. So a quirky position here for ByuN. Very quirky. The mind games are real, as we often see the CC in the main, which is just a safer location. Here comes the Atom Assault, third CC into Cloak Banshee, or into Banshee at least. So Banshee production underway. Hellion Reaper moves out. So far, Solar, he's keeping up. ByuN looking for an opening. Does go for the dive. Oh, Queens are ready though. We have that dance, that back and forth. Oh! ByuN juking, jiving. So we do see no cloak. So without cloak, we're going for faster stim. So faster stim instead from ByuN. Likewise, he threatens a dive into the middle line once again. Does not find it. Does not get in. Does catch a tumor. Tumor goes down. ByuN still just playing it safe. And ByuN even bleeding out the Hellions here, leaving his army idle. Oh, 2 Hellions do go down. ByuN otherwise a little bit distracted. So ByuN with the TT. That should not have happened. Papi Lings, they do slip in. Just getting guys in saturation. I know that ByuN is crying with TT from that. Ah, no. Not like this. Oh. As the Banshee does get deflected. So Solar keeps up with the natural. Likewise at ByuN, he's deflected towards the left-hand side as well. Solar is secure from here, just droning, saturating, getting up to 3-way saturation. Double Evo chamber on the way. Double upgrades. Here we go. Yes, it's all good. ByuN, he's on this. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. I believe, Fabby. I believe. Yo, hold on. Why did I not see Oreo in the bracket? Just saying. Este Oreo. We needed some more Zerg representation, baby. Demi signed up. Even Demi signed up. It was crazy. Varun. Next time. We'll get some Oreo in the WardiTV Monday. We'll get him. So now we do see Solar keeping up with said Banshees. Behind this is taking his 6 gases, and with his 6 gases taking up into a Hydra Den. Joining up to 72. So going into earlier Link Bane Hydra. Not taking up into Hive, not as quickly. I never heard of this tournament before. You're an animal at Este Oreo. You're living in 2020. You're like, yo, if it's not an ESL Open Cup, I don't know what it is. Where is my Grand Platypus Open? God damn it. That's all I know. EPT Open Cups and Platypus Opens. Where is our die? The rules don't even have OC, so yeah. True. You're not wrong. No. If it's not GPO out die, I never heard of it. Let's go. As we do see ByuN sitting up with his tank, getting within range. Oh, queens, they hold their own. One queen does go down, but the tank is going to be focused down. Does pick up the tank. So far, so good. Likewise, Solar coming in from behind does go surround the other tank. Yeah, tanks are falling, and Solar, he will shut this down. He will force the pick up, and Solar holds. Whew. Solar, he does hold on. Does force back the army. Behind this, investing into Hydra upgrades. Hydra production has begun. Again, getting up to 78 workers. ByuN behind this, committed. What's he doing? He's going for the A-Racks. We have A-Racks here. No add-ons, no gases, no nothing. 3 base all in. 3 base all in. Pure A-Racks out of ByuN. And we'll see if Solar can hold. We'll see if he can survive. ByuN stimming on in. Solar trying to mass out more Link Bane. Has Solar been too greedy? Again, he's throwing down an Infestation Pit, taking up towards Hive. Solar, he did get up to 82 workers. Going for a Link counterattack at the same time. Yeah, tanks are slowly getting in position. Solar, he's going for the 3rd. Banshees are ready. Banshees do defend. Yeah, the defense Solar gives off the expansion. The 4th base does go down. Solar trying to trade with some of the Marines. Trying to. Solar, he retakes the 4th, getting up and running. Solar, oh, has to back up though. Fails this around. Both armies are maxing. ByuN, he is quite deep on creep. He has to get the hell out of here. That's a lot of Marines. Again, pure Marine here by ByuN, and 1 Hellbat. Again, just to emphasize once again, he's 3 base all in. He's 8-raxing. Sims in. Does barely get one of the queens. Yeah, 1 queen goes down. Solar taking up into lurkers, and just has to buy time. Like, Solar's win condition here should be lurker attack. Oh, catching out some of the Marines, not bad. Takes down some of the Bio. Hive is almost done. Solar double expanding, getting a 5th. Getting a 5th base, going for another run by. Once again, Banshee does deflect. Oh, Queen's coming into support. Remember, there's no cloak. There's no cloak, but the Banelings, they get caught out. Brutal pickups. Solar getting forced further back. The Vipers are on the way. Lurkers are on the way as well. Solar, he's bought enough time to get into Hive. Oh, does not get the tank though. Big overextension, and Solar, he will lose another base. Another expansion is going down. Solar, he's in trouble. Yeah, brutal overextension. Lurkers, one lurker goes down instantly. Gets one and gets two. Yeah, takes on two lurkers, and ByuN, he's done it. He breaks through Solar, takes out every single lurker. The Vipers are too late, baby. They're too little too late. GG gets called, and ByuN, he breaks Solar and takes game number 1. Whew, GG. Solar, he was so close. He was so close to his lurker tech, so close to his Viper tech as well. Unfortunately, one big overextension. He did overextend, he did bleed out far too much, and everything just snowballed out of control. He had nothing to actually protect to support his army, and despite moving in those lurkers, he had no support for them. GG, well played. Likewise, ByuN, time and time again, he was able to deflect and deny those link run-bys. The Banshees, they put in quite a lot of work at deflecting Solar at every turn. ByuN does snowball out of control. From there, ByuN takes a lead, and now we are getting ready for game number 2. Let's go. Let us go. Hashtag bring back our die. True. Jackie, I think Jackie started hosting some tournaments. I say Jackie, Playadis. I think Playadis. I think there's the Playadis Open. Like, he started hosting some Vietnamese tournaments again, which was really cool to see. That was earlier this year. See, Ori, if you wake up in the morning, you can play in the Pegasaur Monday. True. That's in like 10 hours. It's in like 10 hours time ish. The Pegasaur Monday is in, let's double check here, 10 a.m. So in 10 hours time, as we are getting into our next game, we're getting into game number 2 of the series, and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Team Falcons, down in the series. We'll see if he bounces back, we'll see if he can recover and make a series out of this. It is Solar. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Red Terran, representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN. Let's go. As again, ByuN with a successful 3-base all-in the last game. Solar barely not able to hold on, barely not able to buy enough time for his lurkers and for his Vipers. It's a close game, a clutch game, and we'll see if Solar can actually get into his own game state this time. Working in the morning, bro. Smurge, happy Smurge. Ori, have you heard of StarCraft Evolution, by the way? I know this is a little bit off topic, and I'm focusing a little bit on Oreo here. So we're getting standard openers, you know, hatch gas will, never mind. Yeah, hatch gas will standard opener out of Solar. Likewise, Rax expand out of ByuN. But Oreo, I know that you were playing a little Brood War for a time. I don't know if StarCraft Evolution would be up your alley, but it is a blending or a melding of Brood War and SE2, and has been quite popular. Has been quite trendy. There is its own competitive scene around it as well. I think you'd enjoy it, actually. It's a very different kind of dynamic. It's very refreshing. It's a little fun. Don't like it? Okay. Fair enough. But it has its own active scene with regular weeklies and open cups. But fair enough. So now we do have our initial openers, and we'll see if ByuN does deviate. I don't expect him to 8-Rax 2 games in a row, to be honest. I don't really expect that to occur. I mean, it is ByuN. He is an animal. Could go for it, I suppose. Dancing with the army. Sense with the army behind this, going for his 3rd CC once again on the low ground. You ready for the next ANZ champs? Smurge, papi Smurge. Feels ANZ champs, man. I do have to upload the VODs one of these days. I did reach out to those working at ESL Australia. For those who don't know, the ANZ champs VODs are actually not on YouTube, and VODs are being deleted from Twitch. Like, next month, like coming into May. So I did reach out and I did download all the VODs, and one of these days we'll get around to uploading them. So they'll be on YouTube soon. TM. Did download all the VODs. Good times. I downloaded the ANZ Champs VODs, and I downloaded the PAX Australia VODs from PAX Australia, which Oreo did actually cast. Oreo did cast it with El Chanchito. Good times. Now though, ByuN poking in. He does poke in, does threaten a dive. Likewise, once again going for his own stim. Once again, does not research cloak. So no cloak. So far, the same setup that we saw previously in the last game. And again, it's going to be up to Solar here to keep up with the Hellions, to keep up with the Banshees, to minimize losses, and to get into a later game state. We'll see if he can. Overlord does get eyes on the third CC timing. Is aware. Behind this, once again, double Evo chamber, double upgrades. Before the lair. Let's be honest, still looking for a way in. Still searching. Soul's keeping up. Talking about the maps itself, I should mention as well, Ultra Love is one of the more quirkier maps in a sense. It's actually smaller, has a shorter rush distance by ground, but there are some defensive features here, like you can knock down the towers. There are some choke points as well. There's a lot of ramps, a lot of points of elevation, which at times can be more defensive. Oh, Ling Rambai does come in, does catch out some of the Marines. Yeah, 3 Marines do go down. Likewise, SCV is going to be pulled away. Does force back the Hellions and doesn't get too much economic damage, but does distract the army. Yeah, delaying some of the Raxes. Forcing back the Hellions. As we do have our 5 racks set up for now. This will allow Solar to drone up. Solar does drone, getting a 4th base, getting to his own Ling Bane once again. Now, last game we did see Solar tech up in towards Ling Bane Hydra. We'll see if he does something similar here. ByuN going for the dive. Oh, gets a volley off. Gets one. Yeah, gets one volley. 3 drones do go down. As ByuN is forced back. Is forced back. Lair is almost complete. Solar still setting up. ByuN does threaten those tumors. It doesn't quite get the queen. Still poking in, still saturating. Likewise, Solar, instead of going for the Hydrogen, this time going straight for the Infestation Bit, setting up for some Ling Bane Ultra. No Hydras, not this time. As Solar, he's run up to 75. Likewise, creep is spreading, looking solid. Banshees, they do hit the northern base. Uh-oh, no Spore. Yeah, no Spore in position. Drones are going to be going down. Solar caught off guard, out of position. Getting 6 drone kills. No Spore here at the natural either. Trying to keep up with those queens. As thankfully there's a transfuse. Queen is saved. As the queens are distracted, as the Ling Bane is here at the natural. ByuN moves in. ByuN, he does move in, going for the mineral line. Does take down the queen. Ling Bane setting up. Bane's speed is not yet done. But Solar having a hard time keeping up here. It's going to be 9 drone kills. 9 workers go down. Hive is on the way again for those ultras. ByuN is doing it again. 8 racks. 3 more racks is on the way, getting up to 8 racks. No gases at the 3rd. So the same build 2 games in a row, the same all in. This time Solar going for the counterattack though. But there are reinforcements. Yeah, again, this map is smaller. Shorter rush distance by ground. ByuN is ready for it, more or less. As Creep is already encroaching upon the 3rd. ByuN stemming in. Trading with the army. Bailing speed is done now. Going for the expansion. Can he get it? Oh, he can. Just barely. Snipes the base. Gets a third. Dives into the main. Going for more queens. Distracting Solar. At the same time, rallies in towards the fourth. Can he get into the mineral line? But now just going for the base. Going for the expansion. And the base is going to go down just barely. Oh my god. Down goes the third. Down goes the fourth. Solar down to 2 bases. And sure, he has a hive, but his economy is going to be stifled. Now going for the Ultra Cavern. Is supply blocked? And Solar, he's hurting. He's hurting. He's being torn apart. Ay, ay, ay. ByuN denying creep. Still securing himself. ByuN does have that supply lead. As ByuN, he finds the backup expansion. No, there's no saving this. Solar, he attempts to, but this base, it's long gone. As that's going to be the third hatchery going down. Solar just cannot keep up. Not like this, not anymore. ByuN stemming towards that triangular third. And the base is denied. Again, the Banshees, they did create an opening for ByuN. They distracted the queens, the Ling Bane, the everything. All it takes is one moment. ByuN, he had it. Had a couple of moments, actually. Ay, ay, ay. Likewise, sniping more of these overlords. Creep is receding. We just some ultras on the way, but again, the supply is lacking here. Oh, the target firing. Takes down some of the Bailings. ByuN moving in, dropping into the main. Attempted to. And there it is. Does drop in. Solar, he has to respond. And he's building a small. Oh, no, he's trying. No, the Bailing. The Bailing traps the Ultra. Let him out. Let him free. Viper's able to dunk, and Solar, he will hold. He will hold. He will shut this down. Takes down the tanks. But these are still better trades for ByuN. Likewise, Sims right down mid, catching out more of these queens. Sieging very deep onto creep, though. ByuN overextending. He should not be here. It does overextend. Has to get the hell out of here. Does pull away. Solar, he has some momentum. Does move out. Back at home. ByuN is secure. ByuN still stimming in. He just keeps going in. Back. Keeps going in. As he drops into the main. Alas, this is where ultras can really excel, as there is no, there are limited marauders, there are no ghosts, but liberation has arrived, and we have marauder production underway now for ByuN. He's now getting ready for the ultras, and Solar is still stuck on 3 bases, heavily oversaturated. And from here, ByuN, he's transitioning. He takes his gases. 1 gas now here at the 3rd. Double expanding. We have a 4th and 5th CC on the way. Denying another expansion. And ByuN is in the driver's seat. Solar, he needs time to regroup and to rebuild, but here on Ultra Love, ByuN, he doesn't give him any time at all. Sims in once again. Can he push into this? So for now, Kite's well enough. Yeah, he's fine. He's perfectly fine. Takes a couple of beans to the face. Not the best trades here by ByuN, but he will snipe those ultras. GG gets called, and ByuN will overwhelm. ByuN will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played. ByuN, he will claim the series. He will advance on. My condolences to Solar. Again, Solar, he had a very hard time keeping up. I say that. Honestly, game 1 was really close. Game one was very close, with Solar able to, re-expand despite losing bases. He was buying time for his for his lurkers, and he was almost there. He almost got there. Did overextend 1 too many times though, and Solar was broken in game 1. Here in game 2 was a little bit different. Solar, he was taking this more seriously. He was taking up into ultras, which is typically a secure way to deal with 8 Raxes, but he was torn apart. Specifically, the moment when the Banshees came in. When the Banshees did hit the northern bases, remember there were no spores, it did force a big reaction out of Solar. He didn't just react with his queens, he reacted with his entire ground army as well. He overreacted to the Banshees, and that created an opening, and that's when ByuN started snowballing out of control, sniping base after base, mineral line after mineral line. GG. GG, well played. ByuN, he will claim the series, and with that, we are hopping over to the American server, and we'll see where this leads. Oh, I mean, we know where this leads us. Up next, we have the grand finals, ByuN versus MaxPax. Let's go. It's going to be a Terran versus Protoss. It's going to be a best of 5.